All right, boys and girls. You got Luca, 11K, doubtful to play. Probably not going to need him against Utah anyway, so it's absolutely fine, no problem. Give a little bit of a bump to Irving. If Luka can't go, we'll keep an eye on that situation. Mr. Cunningham, 9.8K, absolutely in play. You got Dame Dollar, 9.5K. Milwaukee's been playing better. Him and Giannis have been playing absolutely well, but the team is still ass. But it's Washington, so they'll probably get rid of these guys in 3 quarters. Uh, do we think that Lillard and Giannis sits a blowout run? Yes, that's what I think. Do I know for sure? Absolutely not. We have no idea what these coaches are gonna do. Kyrie will keep an eye on him. If he can't go, the rest of the guards get a little bit of a bump. Everybody, all the starters, everybody on that team gets a little bit of a bump if Kyrie can't go. Booker's in play. He looks better if there's no Bill. Max is in play. Ivy's an okay play. McCain coming off of 2 down games, looking for him to come back for a bounce back game at 7.3K. Sexton gets a bump with no Clarkson. Pool's an okay play at 6.7. Keontae George, he looks better without Clarkson. Trey Jones, I'm lying, Tyus Jones, 5.6K. He's in play. Dinwiddie looks better without Luca. Obviously, Hardy, if you're playing a lot of lineups, you might want to throw him in one, but I'm not sold on him. Last 2 games alone, 32 minutes in one game, 16 in the next. I need players on my team that's going to be playing a lot of minutes. So we'll see what the starting lineup looks like. We'll see if Luke is even playing or not. We're not going to get bent out of shape over Dallas guards until we have more information. The rest of these guys aren't in play. Shooting guard. Spoke about Kyrie. Booker. Spoke about him. Okay. Beasley's an okay play. Brogdon, if he starts, he's okay at 5.7K. It's a 4 game slate, so a lot of guys I wouldn't usually play are in the player pool. Buddy Hield looks better without Curry, but he's an okay play. Carrington, I have no desire to play him. If he's my last man in and he's starting, it's not the end of the world. Quentin Grimes, if he starts at 4.5K, he's an okay play. Podziemski, if there's no Curry, looks a lot better. We'll keep an eye on Hardy, like I said. Grayson Allen, I'm not interested in. If Beal is in, if Beal is out, I give Allen a little bit of a bump. I give Waters a bump if there's no Curry. AJ Green, I'm not interested in at all. The rest of the Bucks, I'm not interested in all. Maybe Brook Lopez, but that's even stretching it. I'm not interested in Juzang, however you want to say it. I'm not interested in none of these guys. Let's go to small forward. Paul George, if he decides to show up to work, 7.7K, not interested. Just you can still give me Maxey, McCain, Drummond. If Paul George can't go, let's give Yabusele a little bit of a bump. I know we didn't get there. We'll cross that bridge shortly. Marketing 7.4 and play. Koulibaly, expecting him to bounce back 5.9K and play. Marshall, if Luka can't go, Marshall gets a bump. Kelly Oubre, I'm not personally interested in him. If you want to play him, shove him up your ass. No problem. I have no problem with it. Royce O'Neal gets a bump if Bill can't go. Kispert, I'm not interested in. Keontae George, I'm not interested in right now. If you have a favorite player or somebody you want to play and I'm not interested in them, you don't got to really get upset. Like, it's okay. I'm only going to play 1 or 2 lineups. So I'm only playing 2 lineups. I can't play everybody. So I have people that I'm more interested in than the other. And on top of that, we get value close to the lock. So I know sometimes people, I don't say I want to play their favorite player and they, get their panties twisted. Um, I try to be upfront. You know what I'm saying? I try to be upfront. I try to be open so we don't have no misunderstandings. We still have misunderstandings. I don't really get it, but this is social media. This is YouTube. This is the internet. The rest of these guys I'm not going to be playing. I don't think. No Gary Trent. No Sensabaugh for me. If Moody starts for some reason, I don't mind playing him, but it's still Steve Kerr. All right, before we go to Power Forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you don't have time to wait for starting a lineup, if you don't have time to wait for the news that comes out right before lock, that comes out very late, like Sacramento Kings starting lineup coming out after lock. crazy. If you don't have time for all that nonsense, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. Let's go to power forward. Let's wrap this baby up. Let's get out of here. I'm not trying to hold y'all. I know y'all got things to do. Giannis, 12K, shove him. Giannis is going to be very popular on the 4-game slate. Durant looks better without Beal, but he's still in play. Markkanen is okay. I think I mentioned that. I prefer Collins. It's his team now, and he's cheaper. PJ Washington looks a lot better without Luka. Draymond looks better with Curry because he doesn't like playing without Curry. Wiggins gets a bump if he plays and there's no Curry. No Tobias Harris for me. I've seen enough. I'd rather take a shot on Bobby Portis. Najee Marshall, I mentioned him already. Sar's in play. Yabusele, we'll keep an eye on if there's no Paul George and he starts. He's okay. He's a fine play. He's a good play. Kuminga we'll keep an eye on, looking for him to start if he plays. Caleb Martin I'm not interested in, and he really falls down to 2 if Paul George starts. Well, he's not going to be that bad of a play if Paul George starts, but I'm still not interested in him either way. I'm not interested in anyone down here. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Durant is in play. Brook Lopez is in play. We'll keep an eye on Nurkic. If he can't go, Plumlee gets a bump. Kessler's in play. Lively's in play. Gafford's in play. Drummond's in play. Valanciunas, if you want to be sneaky. Stewart, I don't mind getting to, but he is designated as a center only, so that's going to be a little tough. And I think I'll cut it off at Plumlee, so Nurkic can't go. Plumlee looks very good on a 4-game slate at 3,900. And then, like I said, if we're patient, value will show itself throughout the day. All right. So look, I'm going to get out of here. Let y'all get back to y'all weekend. I do appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. And I'll talk to y'all guys later. Ciao.